Hey, hey, hey. Hope you guys can join. Different setup now. Oh, I need to go grab a Dr. Pepper. Best way to start it. All right. Yes. Hey, how's it going? What is going on with my thing? Interesting. How's your day? Hopefully everything's good with you. I'm glad you can take a peek in, take a look at the collection. Nada. Oh. Welcome. You're doing good. Heck yeah, we're back. Yeah. YouTube ain't gonna put me down. I'm sorry. Trying to boot me off, shut down my streams. Not this guy. Not me. How you doing, Game Over? Glad to see you, man. Welcome. Hope you guys are doing good. Glad to be back on the stream. Yeah, one of the viewers, he found out for me that YouTube's been using AI to kind of monitor these videos. And of course, AI is a work in progress still. They thought one of my guns was full auto and booted me off. Hey man, how's it going? Yeah, so it's just been rough. They've been hitting me pretty hard. Last one they kicked me off. Now I couldn't stream for like 2 days. But I'm glad to be back. I'm glad you guys are here. Oh man, chose somewhere. Rue, that sucks. Yeah, it did. It really sucked, man. I was like, shoot, what am I gonna do? Can't even talk to you guys. Game over, brother. Dang. Yeah, I will be here till the end. Thank you, man. You guys are the ones that are. You guys are like the pillars of this channel, the foundation of this channel. You guys are gonna be the ones that never forget. Never. Oh my god. But yeah, no, thanks, man. Yeah, of course, man. Thank you. Um yeah, actually. I posted a somewhat good review. Pew pew, glad you're back. Glad you're back, man. Good seeing you again. Yeah, no, I did a review video on the RPK. Uploaded it not too long ago. So definitely check that one out. hopefully I did a decent job. My knowledge on this stuff is still pretty limited, but I'm trying to understand, trying to learn the whole editing thing as best I could with what I got. Thank you, Game Over. Yeah, check it out, man. Man. But no, I mean, other than that, everything's been the same. Just hot. Wanted to make some videos, some shooting videos with the RPK, but man, is it was here blazing hot. So I'm probably gonna see if I can get some type of swamp cooler, little generator, maybe some pitch up tent, kind of cheat through the heat while making videos. So I don't know. That's an idea I was thinking about doing because I still want to shoot. I still want to be out there, get some range time in. Dude, where's the fan? Ah, you're right, man. I know. No, I switched it up a little bit. I know the fan was pretty iconic. Yeah, pop up tent cover. That's what I need. Something like that. I know it's weird not having a fan. Watched your video today. Nice shooting. Thank you. Yeah, those are some older videos I did. I wasn't able to post them on the YouTube Shorts. They were just not. They were horizontal, not vertical. But it gave me opportunity to post those videos finally. Um, I'm definitely going to be making more uh, YouTube videos rather than shorts. Ruru, are you going to get new guns or different content? New guns. I want to get some new guns for sure. It's just been difficult with, gun prices now and financial difficulties as well stack on top of it. So I'm going to try to do the best I can with this collection and get as most as I can out of this collection until I start so I can start actually getting better pieces. Because I don't want to get like I can go out and get some cheap guns, like there's so many cheap guns out there, but I don't want to get cheap guns. I want my collection to be quality, good guns that not only might have good history behind them, but you know, it's more interesting to watch. Let's see here. Yeah, can't believe the prices of guns. It's ridiculous, dude. It really is. Ruru, sell some and get a new one. Yeah, that's another tactic of doing it. But man, I love what I have right now. I just love them too much. I could keep cycling through collections after collections, but this is a personal relationship with all of them. Oh man. But yeah, no, it's been not too bad, guys. Not too bad. I'll probably be doing this stream till 6, so maybe a good 2 hours. Give you guys some time to hop in, stop by, whatever. But yeah, no, I would definitely like to get some new pieces for sure. And like I mentioned in the past, the Galil, it's been on my mind. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. The Galil ACR looks pretty nice too. Much modern, but pretty nice. I like it. Slap a good EOTech on it. Game over. Oh, wait, hang on. Ruru, do you have friends that can feature their guns and tell stories? Ah, not really. Not really. I've been the only one in my friend group that collected guns in a way like this. Game over. What grain are you using for the RPK? Usually 124 grain. Pew pew. Yeah, if I had a nice collection like yours, I wouldn't want to get rid of them. Yeah, it's just hard to kind of detach myself from these pieces. I mean, yeah, it's been like the RPK has been a dream of mine for years. I think when I don't know if it was probably Black Ops 1. When Black Ops 1 came and I saw what the RPK was and the amount of damage it did in the video game, I just loved it. The whole aesthetic of it, even back then. So it was on my dream list for a while. Now I have it. I'm happy. It's beautiful. It's nice to look at for sure. SKS as well has been one of those guns to have on the list. God, I definitely have to do a review on the SKS because this SKS I have is it's so simple, but it's just amazing. Short stroke system. I mean, it's just like it's beautiful. Probably the most cleanest, but I definitely want to get better, probably better like camera equipment, um, microphone. I don't know how good the microphone is right now for you guys. Hopefully, it sounds pretty good. I'm testing it out right now. But yeah. Oh, welcome. Welcome. Hope you guys are doing good. Sounds good. Yeah, it's decent. Yeah, 100%. I just wish guns were back down to the below 1,000 range. I miss that. Pew pew microphone is good and clear. Okay, good. Good. Okay. I wasn't too sure. I think on my new YouTube video, it sounded a little bit muffled in a way, but I think it was because I had that, you know, windproof fuzzy attachment to it. But I switched it out now to see if that'd be better. But yeah, I want to get some new camera equipment, I want to invest in this, make some really good content for you guys, something different too, you know, maybe some out of pocket stuff too, really out of pocket stuff, deranged maybe, uh, things that you really don't see in other channels, I would say. And definitely give like you guys can absolutely give me ideas for videos, things you guys might want to see, you know, that help out a lot. Because there's days where I'm just thinking and I just can't even think of anything. Like I don't know what to post. Like I go completely blank sometimes. But I'm trying to get better at it, trying to get more creative with it, give you guys what you actually want to see, you know, try my best with it. You guys are absolutely worth it. So, oh man. All right, who likes Dr. Pepper? I want to know the big fans here, the true fans. Game over. Gross. Oh, dang. That's it. You're off the list. Pew Pew, Texas. Yes, sir. Straight Dr. Pepper. God, it's so good. Dang. Can't believe Pew Pew said that. Gross. How rude. Oh, man. What's your guys' plans tonight? What are you guys up to? Game over. Water is so good. For the week. What are you talking about? Kidney stones all the way. Mm. The shotgun? Let's see. Um, what to know about it? Well, it's definitely antique shotgun. It's got some history behind it, of course. It's a 12 gauge double barrel side by side, and from what I see, the serial number, the dates, and everything, it seems to be from 1912, and it's a Montgomery Ward company that doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. But they were producing these hunting shotguns. Now this one was a garage find. I paid the guy $100. Hey, Zombie Turtle, good to see you, man. Heck yeah. Game over. Trade that and get a 50 cal. Easy, dude. Let me just do that. The gun's not even worth like I don't even know. I think it's like 200, 300, maybe in the condition that it's in. I'm not even close to a 50 cal, brother. Not even close. Yeah, 150. Yeah. That's probably the right around probably the price you're looking at. Real cheap. But yeah, no, it's definitely 100+ years old. It still shoots. I cleaned it up, oiled it up. Runs just fine. So got no complaints on that one. Let's see. Yeah, 50. It's a start. Yeah, man, it's a start. I'll get there sooner or later. Ugh. We're at 50 cal. Here I come. Wow, that's a keeper. Vintage for sure. It's definitely beat up, but man, it's beautiful. It actually shoots still, which amazes me. Mm-mm-mm. Game over. Pew pew. It's not a keeper. What do you mean? It is a keeper. It's an absolute keeper. I thought he was bad with my Makarov. If I had a 50 cal BMG, it would be five. It would be 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh my god, the chat keeps disappearing. That is so dumb. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $30, and then I'd have to reload. Oh yeah, 100%. You're gonna be counting in tens. It's definitely that shotgun is definitely cheap, but it's a collector. It's got a lot of history behind it. Untold stories. Who knows? 'Cause that shotgun was found in the backwoods of northern Arizona. Untold stories. It's your great, yeah, yeah. That's right. Just like my great grandfather. Ruru. Montgomery Ward, you said. Yes. Montgomery Ward. Oh, sorry guys for the camera shaking. I'm just tapping on the screen to see your guys' comments, what you guys are saying to me. I just bought a Benelli M4. Now I have to save up my money for the accessories, which will probably cost me the same amount of money. Ah, I'm so proud of you, man. I am so proud of you. That's a sacrifice nobody's willing to make. Champ. Benelli M4 is so beautiful. Game over. That's a nice gun. Heck yeah, it is. He's got a nice piece, man. I wish I can do a review on a Benelli M4. What do you guys think of like the Browning A5? 4K when it's all done. Yeah, just money, man. Oh my god, just money. Man, yeah, I got a brother that's always into newer stuff, and he has a Geisley actually. Pretty nice, man. I love that thing. But he's really deep into the modern stuff. He doesn't really like the old stuff. I am the absolute complete 360, like 180 opposite. That's the only thing he hates about me. But even him, he can't resist. He just can't resist the RPK or the FAL. He drools for it even when he wants to resist it. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Your Geisley can't give you this type of experience. uh, I have a brother that is cheap. Oh no. Yeah, I always want to try to be, not that. How is he cheap? What is he buying? I'm curious. Oh, mama. Yeah, I was always. I mean, I never had a guide when I was getting into guns. I never really knew what was good or what wasn't good. So there's a lot of test and trial, a lot of it. And I still have some of the bad crap that I bought in the past. I don't even like them. Dumb mistakes. Like G-Force Tactical. Oh my god. Turkish made is garbage. Absolute garbage. The stock is all loose. It's just like Pew Pew, did you ask about the Browning A5? Yes, I did. The Browning A5. Have you guys seen the Rhodesian style Browning A5? That thing is sick. I want one of those. I think administrative results posted that. It was the Browning A5 Rhodesian style, short. He was cut off, barrel was cut off. The lower hand guard was like super long. Oh man, I think it would be so sick. I would literally get like two bandoliers, cross them on my chest with just shotgun shells, and just run around with that thing in roadie shorts. That'd be sick. I like the Browning A5 shotgun over the Remington Model 11 shotgun. The problem with the Remington Model 11 shotgun is if you're not careful, the barrel ends up in your mouth. Yep. R.I.P. Kurt Cobain. Game over. That is the best gun for hunting. Yeah, I've seen some really great performance from the A5. My brother used to have one, and that thing was amazing. We used to go pheasant hunting, and that thing just accurate, man. Smooth shooting, smooth function. Oh, too soon. How do you know it's the best? Well, I usually read up on the histories of the guns that I'm interested in, just to see what they've been through, what type of history it has, and I just base it off of that pretty much. If it was a crappy gun during war, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm just not gonna buy it. It's like as you can see, I'm leaning very Eastern Bloc because, man, there's a long resume on these guns. Heavy, heavy use, and I like to see that. It shows that these guns have experience. I want to get a Remington rolling block 4590. Yeah, God, man, those things are so nice. It's just a fun range gun, you know? Like, yeah, it's definitely not practical in today's age, but it's like there's such a vibe and feeling that you get from it when you shoot it. Go through the action, the reloading process. I think it's cool. There's such ingenuity behind it, you know? Very different. I also want to get the trench shotgun, slam fire all the way. Pew pew. It's smooth shooting, fast cycling, and it has good recoil operated autoloader. Nice gun. Yeah, that's what I love about it. Clean cycling for sure. I also want to get a Russian Winchester 1895. Where would you find something like that? Because, man, I used to play Battlefield 1, and using that was, granted, I never really used it as much, but the times I would use it in the game, really fun. I mean, I love the thing. So cool. Maybe you just got good grammar, man. Pew pew. You might just have some good grammar. Who knows? And just for YouTube's sake, by the way, I should have reiterated this uh, in the beginning of the video. All my guns are semi-auto. Okay, I am not touching the guns. I'm not handling the guns. Nothing. So YouTube, back off. I'm not. Nah, I'm not doing this anymore. Okay, stop being gay. Let me do my thing. God. Hopefully they'll. Hopefully that's a good disclaimer, since they want to keep ramming me up over and over again. Yeah, yeah. It's just a green screen. It's not even real. These aren't real at all. Just a green screen. Yep. Oh God, man, I wish YouTube was more free. There'd be so many more people showing off so many cool things. I love seeing other people's collections for sure. That stuff gets me going. Oh man, well, What's your guys' collection like? Do you guys have any collections? I don't think I really asked that. Downgraded my collection. I'm down to 10 guns. Dang. Was it just like clear house, or was it something you needed to do? I'm sure you kept all the good guns for yourself, so. I do the same. And to be honest, I have range rifles and a few close range. Nice, okay. What type of long range do you have? Welcome. We got a new member. Zombie turtle. It was just stuff I didn't use anymore. That was in my attic, and I didn't. Oh, I need the liability of somebody stealing them. Yeah, I just 308 for all the rest. Oh, nice. So what you're saying is you got some hair on your chest, then, huh? That's what you're saying. You only rock the good stuff. Bear, you want to say hi? You want to say hi to the guys, huh? Beer. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Bear? You're in my shot. Get that butt out of here. What are you doing? What? No, just a bruised shoulder. Yeah, man. What kind of 50 cal do you have? What is it? What the beers? What the beers? Oh my goodness, misters. You're so nice. Go on. Where's Ruru? Oh, couldn't talk about guns. I don't know. I don't know where Ruru went. Barrett got it before all the prices went up. Nice, dude. You got lucky. Good for you. That's good. How much did you get it for before it came to like $15,000? My God. $2,500? No, there's no way. There is no way you got a Barrett 50 cal for that much. Holy crap, man. You got really lucky. Wow. That's impressive. Damn, man. It's like good luck trying to find something like that for that much. In your dreams, literally. Only in your dreams you'll find a price like that. Ruru. Wow, you're rich. Yep, from my best friend. Nice. It's even better, dude. Zombie, I got a Benelli, an AR, two Springfield XDs, a Maverick 88, beautiful shotgun by the way. Ruger 1022, me too. Colt Scout 22. I got a 1858 Remington black powder handgun. Nice. Bulgarian Makarov, a Sears Roebuck shotgun. No way, a Sears 12 gauge. How much are they usually? Well, 50 cals Ruru are running you like today's price. I think the lowest I've seen was like 14,000, 13,000 maybe. They're expensive now. Game over 13,000. Yeah. Ah, prices are insane. God dang. No good anymore. I still want one. Oh, where's Dr. Pepper? There it is. Let's see if we get any more people in. I'm curious. We got 4 people now. Yeah, people are just. People aren't looking for lives. Firefighters shot in Idaho. Nice. Mm-hmm. 5 people, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Game over. Anyone out there just sitting around drinking? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. The semi-auto M82, I think it goes for like 10 grand. And the more decked out ones are like 15 to 20. Yeah. Talking about some quality guns, man. Some quality guns. Paying around 20K for one. Holy hell. One day. One day. That'll be the dream. To the new ones, welcome. Glad you guys can make it. Come on in. Corey, trade that AK for an AR-15. No, I'm good. I've had my fair shares with ARs, and just not my thing, man. Not my thing. I always find myself getting drawn back to Eastern Bloc weapons. I think the bolt action Barrett go for about 5K. Yeah, they're cheaper. They're way cheaper. Probably a lot harder on your shoulder too. Still a 50 cal. Yeah, no AR-15s. But no, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't think I'd ever own one again. You ain't shooting past 100 yards with an AK with no optic, though. You'd be surprised, Corey. You'd be very surprised. You do enough training, your eyes get used to it. Game over. I like the AR platform because it's easier for me to use while under stress, for sure. Play when it comes to reloading a magazine, don't have to rock the magazine. I'm blind. Nah, you're fine. I like AK platform or AR platform. Yeah, AR platform is a little bit more modular, easier to use, rack back. I mean, you're not doing the rocking to load the gun. But like with anything, enough training and enough time, slowly becoming more efficient. There's a lot of guys out there who are really damn efficient with AKs. Can reload quicker than ARs. So it depends on the shooter. That's it. Depends on the shooter, not the gun. Game over model 82A1. I gotta see what that is. Zombie turtle. Yeah, I've seen some people have stupid nutty skills when it comes to reloading AK. Yeah, it's insane. Like, and that's proof in itself that it depends on the shooter, not the gun. Like the AK platform is it's an older style. It's not like modular. It's not new. You know, it's old school. But people freaking adapt. They adapt and they make it work. I know Clayco 47. He's very efficient with his reloads. And he's an all-out AK guy. Me in a stressful situation, I'm more likely to throw the magazine at the guy. Yeah, it takes time to get used to that AK rock and lock. It really takes a lot of time to get used to. And same thing with the FAL. The FAL is a lock and rock system as well. So when I kind of transferred from the AK platform to an FAL platform, a lot of the functionalities and principles just carried to the FAL, and I was able to adapt to it way faster, way faster. Bryson, nice to meet you, man. Glad you can make it here. Stop by, you know. Reason he doesn't have an AR-15, not white. Wow. I don't know, man. Got pretty light skin. I mean, if that's the case, then I guess the Slavs are not white either. Ah, what'd you say, sir? Game over my rock and lock system. Yeah. It's something else. Yeah, you just gotta have repetitions and time with it. That's it. That's all you need. Like, you need to be reloading these guns, going through drills with them for hours, hours and hours and hours, day in, day in, out, day in and day out. Do something long enough, you're gonna get good at it. That's just how it is. Some of the European guns are set up different than the American guns, but so are the Europeans. Yeah. Joking, I still think BMW is an engineered mechanical nightmare. Matter of fact, I have a 325i sitting in my garage. Yeah, absolute mechanical nightmare for sure. But it's a project. Still working on it. I think it's fun. Junk. Nah. Thing's got 215,000 miles on it. A BMW. I gotta pat myself on the back for that. It's a forever project. It'll definitely keep you busy, not a trouble. Yeah, absolutely. See, people like to get away from problems. I like to be in problems. It's the best. Well, yeah, I gotta fit the Eastern Bloc style, man. Drive an older Beamer, AK, tracksuits. Gotta fit the style. Man, I can't be an alcoholic because I own a BMW that I keep having to fix. No time for drinking. Yeah. Bryson, do you work at 7-Eleven too? Yeah, you want me to upcharge you? I'll scam the fuck out of you. I can move numbers. Only from 8 to 5. Dang. Game overs on that grind. Working that 7-Eleven. 8 to 5. Champ. Zombie. I work from 11 a.m. to 11:30. Then I'm done. Game over, but I drive a Benz. Dang, you guys are nice. I like this audience, man. You guys know. Show the AK with a modern hand grip and flashlight at least. Sure, man. I'll do that for you at least. So got the push button right there. Nice hand guard. Simple flashlight. It's nothing crazy, nothing amazing to talk about. It's as basic as you can get. Some zip ties to hold down some of the wiring. Good boy. F you. Stroke my clip. I mean, not my clip, my mag. Ooh, almost screwed up there. I want you to stroke my banana mag. How about that? It curves a bit to the left. You don't want to touch my drums. I don't think you can carry those bad boys. Ah, man. Oh, Bryson, yeah, for sure. Drum definitely jams out. I mean, dude, like, come on, man. How is that not a vibe? You kidding me? Show him it doesn't. I work 9 to 6 sometimes. Zombie, I don't drive a Benz. I drive a junky old pickup truck, but it keeps me from having to take the bus. Yes, dude, that's another thing. Yeah, old pickups. My first vehicle was a 1987 Toyota pickup. It was a barn find, $600. Makes the gun so much heavier. Yeah, like in my review video that I said, definitely. If you guys haven't checked it out, definitely go check it out. I did a whole review on the RPK. Unloaded, the gun is, uh, what was it? 10 pounds. Barn finds. Yep. Square body zombie. Yeah, the thing got me from Wyoming to Arizona, and I remember taking it to the mechanics, and the guy told me, he's like, "This thing is undrivable. You won't be able to drive it. It had a cracked intake manifold, everything, busted." I drove that thing all the way from Wyoming to Arizona. The thing made it. So I need another old pickup like that again. Ruru, those are good trucks. Bryson, yeah, when you're talking about the RPK being so much heavier, yeah, it's around 10 pounds unloaded without the mag. So you can imagine, you know, a gunner carrying a whole rig on him with, 2, 3 drum mags, a couple 40-round mags, and then, of course, he has a drum in his RPK. So imagine all that weight combined. So you're looking at 12 pounds, maybe 13 pushing it, just the gun in itself. Bryson, no, I'm not. I'm not in Wyoming. Cody, Wyoming. That's newer than that. It's just the old tennis shoe style. Yeah. Ruru, I have a new Toyota truck. Love it. Yes. Bryson, Arizona. Yep. Arizona. I know where administrative results goes in shops. I've seen him. He likes his Hawaiian shirts. Yeah. I know where he shops. Because I shop there. I'm not going to say, though. Bryson, living in Arizona would suck. Yeah, it's so hard for me because, guys, I want to make videos for you guys. I want to go shooting, make some really good videos. But it's like, when I'm sitting there with all my gear, 115-degree weather. I'm like, damn, this really sucks. Zombie turtle. I used to live in Hawaii on the island of Ahu. I probably said that so wrong. I'm so sorry. We have a cool shop near me called Silencer Shop. Heard of it? Yes, I've heard of Silencer Shop. I heard a lot of good things about that place. Bryson, it would be worth it even without guns. It's very beautiful, man. Yeah, very beautiful. But personally, for me, I don't know. So why are you living in Arizona? This is my home. This was my hometown. Plus, I missed my uh, mixed martial arts training. I had to stop all that. There was nothing, of course, up in Cody, Wyoming. Like there was nothing. So I needed to get back into my gym and everything. I'm going to start calling it Wahoo, the island of Wahoo, the island of Wahoo. Arizona lost the Coyotes to Utah. Yeah, it's hard to assume. Game over. I heard Cody is pretty. It is very pretty. Just have fun with bears. That's bear territory. That's bear country. I always had a 12 gauge pump in my Toyota pickup when I was out there. I live in southern Arizona, and yeah, the summertime is rough, but man, the spring and winter is nice. Yes, zombie turtle, it is. That's what makes it worth it. Bryson, do you see a lot of rattlesnakes? Not really, actually. It's pretty weird. Um, there is times where I catch a glimpse of them here and there, but man, most of the time they're completely out of civilization. They're nowhere near humans. They like to stay away from us. Game over. That's why you have guns. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I love the input you guys give. I love all the conversations and stuff. Is there a lot of people in Cody? No. No, there isn't. Very isolated. I was up there for oil work. Doing oil work. Scorpions, a little bit more common, Bryson. They're a little bit more common. Yeah, I've seen them. Definitely seen them around. That's something you got to watch out for. Not on the oil rigs, thank God, but I was transloading frac sand to them. I got a horrible rash in Cody one year. Those are the memories, man. Those are some good memories. I'm glad you remembered that. That must have sucked. Put a scorpion on your AK-47, take a pic. Ah, that would be cool. I should do something like that. Game over. Yellowstone is beautiful. You have to go there. Definitely a sight to see. I just remember how annoying the tourists were. Dear God. I was in Wyoming for a while, so I was so integrated into that culture, that way of living. Like, I'm thankful I was there when the Black Lives Matter riots were going on, because I saw what was going on in like Phoenix area, Arizona, and I'm like, oh my god, thank God I'm not there. Wyoming, nothing, nothing went on, no stores were robbed, nothing, no riots. It was peaceful, man. So I was pretty safe up there. That culture is sus. Yeah, yes it is. It's awesome. It's a good culture. Wintertime starts hitting. All right, time to put in tags. We got to get our meat. Lived off of elk. Zombie, I want to go see the super volcano in Yellowstone before he erupts and destroys the planet. Yeah, man, go see it. It's huge. It doesn't even look like a volcano when you're driving next to it. It is weird. Game over. Should carve a scorpion in gold on the AK. Oh man, I really should. I really should. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I want to show you guys the engraving I got on the RPK if some of you guys have not seen. Let's see here. I'm gonna turn this thing around so let's face the sun. All right, there we go. That's this Greek god Helios, because I saw the name Helios engraved on the bottom of this handguard. Very faint. I mean, it is very faint, but it spells out Helios, god of the sun. So I got that laser engraved in the dust cover on the side. Seeing my backyard is like looking at the Tetons. Oh, lucky man. Lucky, lucky man. You got a good view, man. Very good view. Zombie, you should go get a gold-plated AK and a gold-plated 1911 and call it the Machismo edition. uh, oh, would that be overboard? I think that'll be really beautiful. It would just suck in the Arizona heat. Oh my god, you know how hot that stuff would get? Jeez. Man. I wonder what optic I should get for this. What do you guys think? What do you think would look good on this? Like an original Soviet type of red dot, or maybe something modern? What do you guys think? My other hobby is I grow pepper plants. Nice. What type of pepper plants do you have? That is really good, man. Game over hot pepper plants? Ooh, that'd be good. I'm sure. I'm sure he's got a couple. That'd be really good. God, I want to get the SKS in picture here. I just love how the sun is like shining on it. It's giving off like a nice, makes the gun look so clean. Should I deploy the bayonet on it? See what it looks like. I think I should. I'm gonna point the camera down because YouTube's gay. I'm gonna set the camera down because the thing's gonna fall. Maybe you guys can hear the action. Oh, that's so satisfying. There we go. Deployed bayonet. This thing's gotten pretty long now. Oh. Oh my god. This thing's huge. What a turn on. I know. Absolute turn on. Dang. This is a French bayonet that my cousin found in a dumpster from 1877. Somebody didn't even want it. I got Trinidad Scorpions, Ghost Peppers, Tabasco Chocolate, Carolina Reapers, Devil's Tongues. Dude! Always been Serenos. Wow. My guy's got a good collection of peppers. Holy shit. You got the best peppers. Yeah, he does. Good for him, man. He's got some good stuff growing. I got about 200 pepper plants. Dear God. You must have some good land, man. You must have some good land. Another disclaimer, YouTube, I am not touching my guns. F off. I got into growing pepper plants to keep myself busy after I quit drinking. Good hobby, man. I'm glad you did. Stay away from that crap. Pew Pew, I have a gold FLE model E15 22LP. Really? Interesting. Never heard of that. FLE mod. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. I want to see what that looks like. Wait a minute. Yeah, me and alcohol are way friendly, so I had to get a divorce from it. I've been about 2 years sober. I applaud you. I applaud you. Once you get over that hurdle of difficult, trying to stop and everything, it's just like you realize how much you never even needed it. You're like, wow, life's actually 10 times better. It's not as bad as you thought. Damn. Yeah. Proud of him. That's good. Oh, man. If any of you guys haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe. Start popping out good videos more. So you guys can tell me what you guys want to see. Maybe you guys have some better ideas than me. Yeah, I used to be like, how can you have any fun in life if you're not drunk? Then I found out that you can have fun. Yeah, 100%. You're like, wow, life is actually pretty fun without it. Game over. Show us your moves. Well, this is a Wing Chun dummy, so it's only good for hand trapping and like Filipino martial arts, hitting nerves, destructions, things like that. I could definitely show you guys. I got my, I don't know what to call it, speed bag? Not a speed bag. You guys know what it is. Now I'm just an asshole sober. Well, I'm glad you're just a asshole that's sober and not an asshole that's drunk. Game over. So Bruce Lee style. Yeah, a lot of people have misunderstood the philosophy of Bruce Lee, and they've completely like manipulated and changed it to some BS that I can't believe what it's become now. It's ridiculous. Even his greatest students, Dan and Santo, he's far off the philosophical wheel himself. All of his training programs are divided and separated. So, like, for 2 hours, you would just do Muay Thai. And then after that, you would do a little bit of jujitsu. Nothing was ever blended and integrated. And Bruce Lee, that was a big no no to Bruce Lee. Things had to be adaptable and things had to flow. But people actually misunderstand Wing Chun quite a bit. Bruce Lee used Wing Chun even in his movies. Time to time, he would whip out a couple trappings, hand trapping moves. Yeah, and this is as far as my camera would stretch up. And I would sit on this thing for hours, and I would go through motions. Uh-oh, I, I'd have to be moving my guns to do this. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna move my guns a little bit since Game Over requested a demo of something. Ugh. Oh my god. Takes a while to move guns. Okay. Get this out of the way. Okay. Get that out of the way. Get the pistol out of the way here. Okay. So now we just have the basic Wing Chun dummy here. No, you're good, man. I moved it. I don't know what view would be good because the angle is kind of low, so you're like seeing bottom. Let me see if I can point that up more. Maybe move this over here. So these are pretty much just wooden arms, and it kind of simulates either somebody punching, somebody blocking. These are obstacles that are in the way to continue to hit. And Wing Chun is the only purpose of Wing Chun is to clear those obstacles and to be able to hit the target, either to the face, eyes, groin, anywhere. So you're learning coordination and you're learning to adapt and clear obstacles to get to where you need to go, right? If it means slapping the arm out of the way, and heck, even in boxing, right? You have the quick tap, the check. So it's this very similar thing to Wing Chun itself. Um, in the midst of doing Wing Chun, hand trapping, you're hitting nerves, which comes from Filipino Kali. So you're destroying the fist with your elbow. You're destroying nerves, muscles, biceps. And these are nerve shots. It doesn't end a fight, but it's a means to end a fight. And to fine tune these little details like that, it takes thousands and thousands and thousands of hours to where now you can be efficient and flow from, boxing to Wing Chun, or from kickboxing to Muay Thai and then Wing Chun, or grappling and then something happens where you might need to use, Filipino Kali and just maybe hit a bicep. Whatever the case, whatever the scenario is presented to you, you're able to flow and adapt to that. And you're able to properly use a tool that is necessary for that moment. And this is the things that Bruce Lee taught about. This is what he meant by you flow like water. Oh man. Anyways, yeah, it's a lot of very interesting stuff, guys. I'm not good at fighting. One time I got in an argument with a transgender woman that flipped me off, and I got gassed out yelling. They could have rolled me for my wallet or that had my wig. Oh my god, dude, I'm so sorry, man. I like freestyle wrestling and jujitsu. Yeah, and that's another thing that my dad trains us in: jujitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, catch wrestling, sambo wrestling, Western wrestling. So we implement a lot of different styles of wrestling as well, and it helps our jiu-jitsu game. Yeah. So it's important to know boxing. It's important to know Muay Thai, kickboxing, all the different arts that you see, wrestling, sambo, Kino Muay Thai, which is the art of biting. There's some crazy things out there. But to be able to move and adapt to whatever energy is given to you, that's what makes a fighter good. Their timing, their footwork, their distance control. Are they able to intercept them before they hit? Are they able to break the person's timing? What style are they from? How do you read a person? And these are like superpowers that you get when you start training in some type of form of physical combative sports. As time goes on, the more you do it, the more these senses start coming. And it becomes a secondhand nature. And then you don't even think about it anymore. Any motions that you've done 1,000 times, you just don't think about it anymore. Same thing goes with an AK reload. So these are principles that I take from hand-to-hand combat, and I use those same consistent principles with firearms, knives, bats, sticks. I don't care what, a pencil. It could be anything, but I'm using the same principles with any line of defense that I use or any degree of defense I use. So, let me see here. Zombie turtle. Maybe that's why I always get beat up. I'm not good at reading. Listen, yeah, I mean, and it comes with time, man. It really comes with time, and it's not just like oh, you're just studying and examining person. No, you've trained. You have to train with a boxer. You have to train with a wrestler. You got to train with different people. Heck, go with the guy who's good with a knife. Give him a practice knife. Start going at it, and it helps build certain uh, principles rather than technique. I don't believe in technique. Technique is it's just a cherry on top. But principles underlying those techniques is what's important. And that's why I can carry those principles to the firearms world. And I feel like a lot of uh, firearm YouTube, channels and stuff like that, they don't really integrate certain principles, or they themselves don't even see where these principles come from. Because there's a lot of principles out there for using CQB and different training methods in the gun world. A lot of these principles were traditionally from hand-to-hand self-defense concepts. Maybe there's some footwork, right? When somebody clears, there's a certain type of footwork that is involved. And sometimes I've noticed a lot of these footworks are Filipino in nature. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. These are principles that everybody should start recognizing. Game over. I trained with a gentleman named Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. Yeah. My dad trained under Paul Vunak and Tom Cruise back in the 90s. So you game over understand where I'm coming from with all this. You understand the nature of adaptability. No, not really. How long did you train with Tom Cruise? Okay, I'll just set some of the gums in. All right, back to this. Game over a few years ago. Ruru. I trained with a guy named Megaton. These are all people that my dad used to train with back in the 90s. If you guys are located here in Arizona, you guys should definitely come to Phoenix JKD Institute. Because my dad is a senior full instructor under Paul Wunak and all those guys. Tom Cruise. Who is Megaton? One psycho Brazilian dude. Short. I mean, this guy's like built like a freak. Came over. I live in California. Ah, that's why you know most of these names. Yeah. I worked with the Tom Cruise in a landscaping company. He was Mexican. Yeah, Ruru, Brazilian wrestling dude. Yeah, this guy was he was an animal. Absolute animal. He used to, back in the 90s, I was told that he used to turn on the heat inside the gym, so you'd be steamy hot in there. In the middle of Arizona heat, everything. People would literally crawl and run out of that guy's gym because how bad it was, and he would drag them back in. Psychologically, he screwed up so many people. Seeing what jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu is now, oh my god, it's like kiddie stuff compared to what these guys were doing. His name was Thomas Cruz Gonzalez. Dang. I'm sure he looked like Tom Cruise, huh? Just a Mexican version. That'd be funny. God dang. I really hope more people would come in. I just picked a bad time. Everybody's having dinner, you know, doing stuff. I don't know. I might try again later on tonight as well. Another live stream, maybe. We'll see. Kind of happy with this one. Oh, man. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty early. 8 o'clock is usually the go-to time. Yep. So I might be doing it around that time just to see if we get some newer conversations in here too. That'd be cool. I like seeing different responses, different people. It's interesting. But I'll probably go ahead and do that then. I'll end the stream here. Thank you guys. You guys are the OGs coming in. Yeah, open the gates for these peeps. Absolutely. It's gonna be go time. But yeah, no, I'll probably start the stream around that time too. Oh, we ain't good enough? Come on, guys. I stuck around. I kept the stream going here just for you guys. I love talking to you guys. I told you, you guys are the foundation of this channel. So, zombie turtle when the bot shows up, when you start seeing the weird Russian names. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out for that again. Pew pew, see you there. Game over later. Thanks. No, thank you, man. 89 minutes for a whole 4 people. This man's a champ. 90 minutes now. God dang. Well, yeah, you guys are awesome. I love talking to you guys. So, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Uh, Definitely stop in again, spark up some stuff, and we'll have some fun. Later, guys.